Well, Bryn was playing for a lot of different teams, but not getting a lot of games and sort of stuck there, really. I felt he wasn't getting a lot of game time, wasn't improving in the way I thought he might, and he was definitely showing a little bit of promise, enough for me to think, well, let's push this a little bit further. And I heard about TCSA by going on the free sessions over the summer, and subsequently he went to the Super Cup, the Welsh Super Cup. That was it. He loved it. He loved the mentality. He loved the way Frankie worked with them. The rest is history. So I thought we'd go for the membership because, Bryn is 11 years old and it's a small window where I think players can be seen. And he suddenly one day after a match or so just said, this is what I want to do. And I looked at him and I thought, yeah, I believe him, because sometimes lots of kids want to be footballers. So it's how much to push it and how much investment, of course, because there's a financial investment, so it's a big decision for us. But I spoke to his father, we had a chat together and we decided, let's throw everything at this for the next 4 or 5 years when he's in those years of his life where they're most likely to learn, because he's more like a sponge now than he'll be later. And of course he didn't have the skills when he was younger. Biggest benefits for Bryn is the work that Frankie does on the confidence, on the inner self. I think he's the type of player, he's very sensitive, he can really be hard on himself when other players say anything. He did need to work on game intelligence, reading the game a lot better. Frankie's worked hard with him on that. But definitely the mind, the psychology, that's what Bryn needed more than anything, and that's what's making him improve as a player and in confidence. Yeah, what's good about TCSA, it's you're constant. So, children will go in and out of different clubs, but it's good to have a constant you go back to that is consistent and it's continually giving you that feedback. Plus, Frankie, I know he's got 50, 60 players, probably more on his wing, but he makes your son feel that he's got all the time just for him, and that's an incredible thing from a coach, really. So any problem that we have as well as parents, we can go to Frankie. I personally, I'm North Walian, so I do know a bit about football from Bala, but I'm not from a footballing background, so you need the guidance sometimes when you've got a son or daughter saying, I want to be a footballer. You're not experts, you need the expert help, and that's what TCSA does for us.